Warning, the Good Times podcast features full language and insensitive comment performed by professionals. Accordingly, Good Times podcast must insist that no one should play this show out loud during work, at school or with your grandma.
What?
Enjoy the show.
On this week's episode of the Good Times podcast, we talk about the Fresno alphabet.
All of this and much more emanating live from the GTP hole. This is the Good Times Podcast.
Good Times Podcast. Hey, y'all having a good time? Having a good time. Always a good time. Now what the hell are you waiting for? Donuts.
Welcome on in, everybody. I am the assassin of the slave mind, the executioner, and if you don't know, now you know. And fresh out the box, stop, look and watch. Ready yet? Get set. It's Almanac Jack.
What's going on, everybody out there and the executioner? You are listening to another episode of Good Times. That's right. This is the Good Times Podcast, where there's good laughs, good time, and it's always a good time. I fucked that up.
It's always a good time, and it's always a good time, because you know why? It's always a good damn time.
Must always be a good time. Executioner, how you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm doing great. It's been kind of a weird week for me in terms of like all the workout stuff. But yeah, other than that, it hasn't been too bad. What about you?
It's been busy. Pretty dang busy week.
Busy bone? Busy bee?
Yeah, just
all
busy.
the above.
Just fucking busy, man. It's been doing a lot of stuff this week. Getting a lot of stuff out of the way. Making sure bills are paid.
Yeah.
It's the end of the month. It's lethal leap year.
Oh,
so,
that's right.
That kind of throws everybody off.
Well, I actually had some. My cousin, she just got married yesterday on leap year. So
she won't have an anniversary for 4 years.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's well, it's good for the husband, I guess.
Yeah, he can't forget.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he can forget, and he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We didn't even have an. There was no February 29th. That's crazy, because you always hear about people getting born on February 29th.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's like, oh, you don't have a birthday, so, you can't drive a car because you're only like 6 years old, something stupid. But what about weddings? I've never heard about a wedding on lethal leap year.
Lethal leap year.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of though is like, so today when we're recording this is the first. It's the first of the month. So the only thing I can think of is you would just do your stuff today, right?
Sure. Right.
Like that
was me.
Oh damn it!
I owe everybody a glass of water.
Glass of water. Can I get the glass of water right now?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, it has aloe in it. All right.
Yeah. Gross. Anyway, so we're joined here in the GTP hole by both of our nephews.
Yeah.
And I've got my nephew to my left, Yvonne, and behind me, not that kind of behind me, is your nephew, Fernie.
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Good. Doing pretty good.
Both of them.
They both sound the same.
Yeah. Well, Yvonne, you're what, 14? And Fernie, how old are you? 17. Oh, okay.
Fernie's voice been cracking for like 6 years straight, bro. It hasn't gone away.
That's okay. I know there's some adults out there that still like, hey guys, how you doing? And you're like, what the hell? Will you go through puberty already? Jesus.
Oh my God. Like, yeah, why does your body still have an earthquake going on? The fuck? Calm down.
Seriously, man.
Yeah, you can't learn how to speak or something like that? Yeah. Learn how to speak like this.
Learn to use your big boy voice.
Yeah. I mean, what else do you...
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into the workout update of the week.
Yeah.
So how'd you do?
So this week was such a fucking weird week. So this is literally how my day would go. Wake up, have my shake, have my snack, have my shake, have another snack. Then I'd have my lunch at work later on in the night. Then have another snack. I would get out of work and just go eat like shit.
What kind of shit?
I'd go to Robertito's.
Ooh.
I'd go to, I went to Denny's one of the days.
Oh, I would have gone to Denny's with you.
I went to Taco Bell one of the days. And then, so I did that. And then, but I stayed, like I said, I stayed on my nutrition the whole time. I didn't end up going to the gym either. So I'm like, all right.
I know.
So I'm ready for like, oh yeah, huh? I was supposed to go that one day.
Twice.
I went to sleep. Twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, what was the second time?
Once was Thursday. And
Yeah.
then the other day was Friday. And you fell asleep both days.
Yeah. Well, it sucks because
Sleepo over here.
Well, shit. That's just what happens when you have diabetes. You have to go to sleep in the middle of the
You got
day.
diabetes in your meatus.
So, yeah. So I went through the week pretty much like doing it like that. I went to do my weigh-in and I was like, oh, I probably did like shit. I actually ended up losing body fat. I lost 2 pounds, another 2 pounds. Gained muscle somehow. So, and my metabolic age went down. So, I mean, from those standards, I had a pretty good fucking week.
Yeah, especially for having Robertito's and Taco Bell.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, it kind of made me realize like, all right, you know, I need to get like way more serious because if I can have a week like that and still fucking lose weight and still like build my muscle and still drop body fat, then, you know, what's going to happen if I actually stay fucking serious? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I think also a part of it had to do with, I mean, I was still getting protein. I mean, if I'm going to like Robertito's, I'm like getting like fucking eggs or like some asada or something like that. So something like that, you know what I mean? I must be still getting protein at that point.
Yeah, which
You know
is
what I mean?
key.
Key, very key.
Yeah.
So what about you, Jack? How'd you do?
Well, I lost a pound.
All
So
right.
that's part of that 2 pound deficit I went into. So back to 16 pounds lost.
Nice. I'm almost catching up to you. I'm at 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started a cleanse this week with Wednesday being Lent, the beginning of Lent.
Oh,
so
so you
gotta-
just went to a priest's house and let him cleanse you?
Yeah, I just threw a bunch of smoke and shit on me. No. So I started doing a cleanse. Janet and I are doing a cleanse. And so that'll be for 21 days. That'll take you, halfway through Lent. But then, for the rest of Lent, we'll kind of treat it like we're still doing a cleanse. So lots of tea, lots of aloe, and kind of staying away from a lot of bad foods. Which we won't be staying away from bad foods today because my brother's having a birthday dinner.
Ooh.
And I don't know if they're doing barbecue or I don't know if they're doing chile verde because they've been kind of throwing both around. So either way, Yvonne and I are going to be eating pretty bad.
Hopefully both, huh?
Oh, that'd be great if we had both, right? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
So it's his birthday this past week?
It was on Wednesday. It was on Ash Wednesday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So big happy birthday to BJ.
Yep.
Y'all heard him on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, sure did. And
So,
yeah,
you're
so we're going to
listening.
be doing that today. And then as far as workouts, I still went every day.
Nice.
I did take this time though, my body fat, my muscle, and something else. I don't remember, but I did write that down, so
Okay,
I can
nice.
start keeping track of that though.
Sick.
So I'm gonna have some more numbers to give
Throw
out
out
every week
there.
now.
I know. I should probably like actually write down my numbers or
Yeah.
like keep them for myself.
Something, just write them down in your notes on your
Adrian
phone.
has all mine, so
Oh, he has everything.
yeah.
Everybody's everything.
I just go off that.
Yeah. So how about we get into one of the best parts of the show, with that being the hot take question of the week.
Yeah. Hot damn tech question of the damn week.
Yep. So I got a lot of feedback this week. What about you?
I got quite a bit as well.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. So last week's question was, if you had your own music festival, what 3 performers would you have at it? And we got pretty good response. The first one I have here is from Dominic, and he says Stevie Wonder, Pink Floyd, and New Edition all do good concerts. So pretty good variety on his part.
Yeah. Yeah. Stevie Wonder.
He won't be able to see the festival, but he'll at least have a good time.
Yeah. Good time.
Because it's always a good time. What do you got?
So I actually got one from my friend Carl. He's a coworker of mine.
Carl Jr.?
Carl's Jr. And he went on to say Blink 182, Weezer and Post Malone.
Weezer, wow, that's a good one.
So we actually mentioned Weezer last week, but it was kind of weird to go from Blink-182, Weezer to Post Malone. It's just kind of random. But
yeah, Post Malone's weird because he crosses over into like, of all people, you know who's I was listening to a podcast. Badass Billy Gunn said he likes Post Malone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, my kids bring it to me. He's got good stuff. I got his whole new album and everything. And it's like, that's weird, man. 50-something-year-old dudes over here jamming out to Post Malone, man.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of weird.
But I mean, I guess it is. Oh,
God damn it!
By God!
There goes my phone.
It just
That's
fell
okay.
off the cell.
It's been through a lot worse.
Yeah, it went through the cell. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one I have is from Jose. And Jose says Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, and guess what? Blink-182.
Oh.
So Blink-182's got 2 votes already.
2 votes for Blink-182.
Yep.
And neither one of us said that. Thank God. No. All right, so this next one comes from Melissa. She's another coworker of mine. She said Lana Del Rey, Billie Eilish, and Bruno Mars. So that's a big difference.
Lana Del Rey, that's a different one.
Yeah, that's a big difference from what we've
that's a girl
said
one though.
So far. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's for sure a girl one.
Yeah.
This one comes from James, Mr. Long Leg Daddy-O, and he said 3MB, the Honky Tonk Man, and Jimmy Wang Yang.
That would be a terrible concert, but I would like it.
Yeah, that'd be the shit.
The shit.
The caucus.
All right, so this next one comes from Ron Yanez, and he says J. Cole, Snoop Dogg, and Vicente Fernandez.
Oh, shit. Yo, you know how much they have to
Damn.
pay Vicente Fernandez to go to a concert?
Oh,
or like one of those music festivals?
Oh, God.
They'd be paying out the ass.
Out
Out of where, Yvonne?
The ass.
The ass.
The
That's
ass.
right.
That ass.
Yeah. That'd be dope, though. That'd be a good ass concert. You get hella people there just for Vicente, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Next one comes from Derek, and he says, my funk ska punk festival would be Less Than Jake, NoFX, and Wolfpack.
Huh.
And NoFX is pretty cool. I'm surprised somebody actually said that.
So he said, what was it? He said,
It'd be ska/punk.
ska/punk. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So basically
ska's like more like UK stuff, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, it sounds more like a Tony Hawk soundtrack. Sounds like something they'd put in a new Tony Hawk game.
That's true. That's true. I'm pretty sure, like, I've only really heard of ska from, like, people who are, like, in the UK. I mean, obviously, there's probably going to be people here in... Obviously, there's one right there. Here
One of my cousins, he was in a ska band.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They had a ska band when they were in high school.
Damn skas.
It was taking over Scotland.
All right, so this next one comes from Jesus Zipper. He's back. Jesus Zipper. And the email, sweatygooch@twistedtaint.com. My favorite. He said, let me see J-Lo, Lizzo, and Katy Perry. I want to see big titties, a fat ass, and all concert log. Wait, what? Fuck you, let's make it a wet t-shirt contest. Sounds like the 3rd week in a row we've seen a wet t-shirt contest.
Nice.
So, there we go. J-Lo, Lizzo, and Katy Perry.
I'd be down for the J-Lo. I know Katy Perry's got some big old titties. I don't know about Lizzo, though. I don't know too much about Lizzo.
Yeah, me either.
Okay. Anyway, next one comes from Emilio. And he says Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Daft Punk. Not Daft Punk.
Not
Daft Punk. Is that their cover band?
Yeah, I guess
that play
so.
at the fair.
So we had a couple Snoop Dogg's, J. Cole so far.
Yeah.
And one Daft Punk.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar's had 2 votes already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one I have on my side, this one comes from Pussy Bucket. Pussy Bucket at tailpale.com.
Pussy Bucket?
Yes. They went ahead and said Pitbull, Wu-Tang Clan, and Ludacris.
Oh, that'd be different.
I mean, honestly, I would love to see Wu-Tang Clan concert. Pitbull, I could give a damn about, and Ludacris would be fun too.
Yeah, but you know, with Pitbull though, like he's gonna get the party going.
That's true. Mr. 305. Dun, dun, dun. That's literally every.
Mr. 3. He's always Mr. 305.
Have you ever seen that the Family Guy episode when they meet Pitbull?
No.
When they go to Florida? What? You never seen?
No, I've never seen that one.
Oh, dude, it's so funny because he's like right there talking to Stewie and Brian, and he's basically just making a song, and it's like they're just making fun of how he makes music and stuff like that, and it's like it's typical bullshit.
Yeah.
He's like, I just put on a new song. Now I'm rich.
And he has to say dale like 5 times in the song.
What's a Dale?
What's a Dale?
Oh, goddamn Dale.
This next one comes from Renee, and she says, Fall Out Boy, the Foo Fighters, and Queen.
Wow, what a lineup.
Right?
That's a really good
That's
lineup.
a heavy-hitting
for sure.
lineup right there.
Fall Out Boy.
Let's see, the next one comes from Aram.
Aram.
He says Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and The Who.
The Who?
The Who? No.
Mike Jones?
So, let's see. We got 2 more here.
All right.
Raymond says Ritz, Tech Nine, and Bone Thugs featuring Busy Bone.
Featuring Busy Bone. Who was that by?
Raymond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's a great lineup right there.
Yeah.
I like Ritz for sure, but I'm not.
He's
too
a
sure
white guy, right?
White guy?
Yeah, isn't he a white dude?
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah. All right,
he's pretty
and
good.
the last one, but for sure, Tech Nine though. I'd be down for a Tech Nine concert.
Shit, I've seen Tech Nine too many damn times.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no way!
There was one time where
Too many times.
no, seriously, there was one time where me and Hugo went to a Tech Nine concert in like fucking Santa Clara, and then the next week he was here in Fresno. We went to that as well.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
It was the same concert too, huh?
Same concert, but it was still badass.
Uh-huh.
I believe we went another time because Yellow Wolf was opening for him, and Yellow Wolf was dope.
Yeah.
And the other 2 times, I think it was May Day that opened up, and they're pretty tight too. So check them out.
Cool. All right, and the last one we have is from Alex, and he says Bone because I'm biased. Ice Cube because up until I saw the next mention, his stage presence was the dopest. And Tech Nine to shut it down. Even if you're not the biggest fan, he'll rock a show like no other.
That's true.
Nice.
I've been to a lot of fucking Tech Nine fucking concerts.
Too many.
Too many.
According to you.
But yeah, that's a great lineup too.
Yeah. So cool. Thanks everybody for sending those in. And
What about these 2 guys right here?
Oh, okay. All right, Yvonne, get closer to the microphone. So, who would you have in your concert? Like, who's 3 people that you like right now?
I would like J. Cole over there.
Okay.
Kind of Pitbull. A little
Okay.
bit, because I don't know my song.
Because you're Mexican.
Yeah.
'Cause he's Mexican, yeah, of course.
And one more.
Dale.
Roddy Rich.
Roddy Piper.
Rich.
Roddy Piper? No, Roddy
No,
Rich.
Roddy
No, I
Piper.
heard
But not the box, because that is lame.
Okay. And Fernie, what about you?
Would probably be Crazy Bone, Hobson, and Futuristic.
Damn,
Oh,
there you go.
wow.
Not Bone Thugs. Crazy.
You said
Bone.
Hobson last week, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it shows the influence I have.
Yeah, I know, right? Apparently, it shows no influence of me on Yvonne over here.
Hey, he did say Roddy Piper, so
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
who wants to see Roddy Piper in a?
No, but J. Cole, though. I'm down with J. Cole.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. J. Cole
He's a
would be
cool dude.
awesome. J. Cole would be awesome. I agree.
Okay,
All right.
so let's go ahead and get into this week's hot take question of the week. If you were suddenly paid $100,000, what's the first thing you would either pay off or buy?
V-Bucks.
So we have our first question there.
The first answer.
First answer.
Good old V-Bucks.
V-Bucks for Fortnite.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a good question. What would I pay off or buy? I don't know. I'd probably just end up buying a nice ass car or something. Maybe go buy a house.
Yeah? Well, I mean, you could put a good-ass down payment on the house.
Yeah, well, for a good ass house,
Yeah.
that's for sure. I mean, unless you want one of the shitty ones.
Say you live in a trailer.
You live at home in a trailer. Yeah, so $100,000. I like how it's just 100,000
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
not
not
$1 million.
It's not a dollar.
Yep.
Not what would you do for $20, people?
Or what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah, or a Dykelon bar, whatever.
A Dyke bar?
A Dykelon bar.
Oh, they had a Dyke bar.
Those are the same thing.
Ugh.
It's just a Dyke polar bear.
Yeesh. With a mullet.
Yeah. What the
It's over here walking around singing pa pa mau mau.
Yeah, so I'd either go with a house or obviously a down payment on a house. Or probably just get a nice ass car. Fuck it. Who cares?
Okay.
Pay off some
Me?
bills and get the hell out.
Easily pay off whatever credit card debts I got. Because I got a car, I got a house.
Yeah.
So the rest of whatever I pay off, all of that is just cushion.
Oh, there you go.
Cushion for the pushing.
Oh.
Yep.
Cushion.
All right, Yvonne, if you got $100,000, what's the first thing you would buy besides V-Bucks?
My Ford Mustang GT,
Ooh.
There you go.
What year?
2016,
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
very
and
specific.
what color?
black steel.
Because once you go black, you don't go back. Good job.
And black never crack
And
either.
Fernie, what would you buy? $100,000 first thing.
I wouldn't buy. I would pay off my ticket, mom's car, and pretty much it.
Well,
it.
okay, the ticket.
That all cost $100,000.
That's $100,000 for a ticket. What kind of ticket is this?
I know. Did you fucking hit a cow or something?
No, good answers though. Because that ticket though, if that stays on your record, you're going to be
Right.
shit out of luck later.
Yeah.
By the way, so.
Don't be like me.
Yeah. No, good answers, good answers. So I'll give it one more time. If you were suddenly paid $100,000, what's the first thing you would pay for? So go ahead and send in your answers when we put it up on the social stuff,
Yeah.
or send it to the
Good Times email.
Good Times email
Good Times podcast GTP at gmail.com.
at the GTP hole.
Yeah.
What was that one answer we got last week where it's like .com, .net, .org, .gov?
Oh yeah. Somebody's I think it was Donald Trump's email.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is right there. POTUS. Oh, yep. POTUS at whitehouse.org.com.gov.
They forgot .net. Oh, and then what's the UK .co?
.ca.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of like, I don't know. It's
There's a lot of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this next thing here. I came across this thing called the Fresno alphabet.
Oh.
Okay, and basically each letter of the alphabet stands for a business or a landmark or something having to do with Fresno.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it here, and each of them have like a little description with it too. So I figure we can go through it, and then we can kind of talk about if we've been there, if we've done that, if we've ate there or whatever,
Oh, God.
and then just kind of give some good commentary afterwards.
Sounds good. C for commentary.
G for Good Times Podcast.
Yeah.
So the first one is A, ampersand ice cream.
Oh my God.
Ampersand Ice Cream is a small batch creamery focused on utilizing the best products in the Central Valley, and their ice cream is made completely from scratch daily, and it's made by hand with lots of love. And it's located across the street from Fresno High School. Have you been there?
Yes. And it's fucking good.
I agree, dude. They make small batches of ice cream, but dude, it's so bomb. The my favorite one is, and I don't even like coffee, and it's a latte like chocolate swirl.
That does sound fucking good.
I don't even like coffee. But it's fucking good.
Well, my favorite one whenever I went over there was the pralines pecan.
Oh,
That
with real
one.
pecan in it though too, huh?
Huh?
They have like real pecan in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And dude, it just tastes so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, that place is so damn good.
Hell yeah. Have you guys been there? Nope. Oh, you don't know what you're missing out on.
They're uncultured.
Oh, here's somewhere you've probably been.
Uncultured.
B,
sweat.
the Big Fresno Fair.
Oh god.
The Big Fresno Fair is the largest annual event in the Central Valley, attracting more than 1.5 million people every October. Founded in 1884, it's the 5th largest fair in the state of California.
Damn. The Big Fresno Fraud. I mean, it's so weird because everybody so once it during around this time right now, nobody's really talking about it.
Nope.
Then I don't know, once people start getting announced for the concerts and stuff like that, then everybody's going crazy. Oh yeah, we got to make sure you go to the fair this year. But then you go to the fair and it's like, well, it was the same thing as last year and the year before that. and the year before that.
Yeah.
And what I mean, there's like nothing new, and everything's just kind of like the same. The booths are the same.
Yeah.
The photos are the same.
Yeah.
The food's the same. They probably have the food from the previous year.
Yeah.
Still just sitting there, just to serve this year.
Yeah, those fucking those big old cinnamon rolls. Those thick ass cinnamon rolls. Yeah, those could probably last for like 10 years at a time.
Funnel cakes.
You know what the thing is though, is I had mentioned this to Janet, and why don't they do a redesign of the entire like the layout of the fair? Now, like whenever you walk in, there's a cinnamon booth thing, right? Okay, this is coming in from what is Butler Street, you know, the main entrance. Every time you walk in, to the right there's a junior exhibits. Right in front of that is the a cinnamon booth or cinnamon roll booth, and then right across the thing is the animals, and then but right across from the animals on the other side of the cinnamon booth thing is the kids like play area thingy with video games and shit. I was thinking, why don't they change that around? Like, if you want to find the kids thing, you got to go a little bit deeper into the fair than just fucking right through the entrance.
Yeah,
you know, or a cinnamon roll booth. Like, you got to go farther into the fair, and then like the radio stations, like Mega 97.9 is always like right next to the what is it, the horse racing place?
Yeah.
Change that shit up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or the cars. The cars are always right when you walk into the thing too.
Yep.
Why don't they take that farther back? There's so much space. Put it next to where you know where the news does their live shows.
Yep.
Put the cars there, because then guess what? The news has something they could pan to, you know, when they're not looking at the people, and you're like, oh, here's a live shot of the Fresno Fair. Guess what? You got some nice ass cars that are sponsored by Future Ford of Fresno or Hendrix Chevrolet of Fresno, fucking right there. Free advertising.
No, I agree, but the whole thing is just money. It literally
there's
just
the money right there though.
It's literally not enough. How I mean, do you think that they profit, or okay, sorry, not do you think that they profit? How much do you think that they profit, like in a percentage?
Oh, I don't know, because it depends on how much money they make from the whole fair.
Oh yeah, that's called profit.
No, but like we don't have a number for that though.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like the whole thing is like when everybody comes in, they're just setting up in their usual spots. Instead, it's going to take more time to find new spots and figure out how, you know, you're going to put your plugs in.
The fair
from
is
everywhere.
2 weeks long. You have all year to figure this bullshit out.
Well, everybody though. This is everybody that works there, or like all the booths and stuff like that. Everything has to get figured out.
When those people show up, because they're doing Carruthers Fair, they're doing, you know, Sacramento State Fair, whatever. They're doing all that other shit. They're not worried about where they're going to set up when they come to Fresno, because wherever they come to Fresno, there's going to be somebody saying, "Oh, I need to get me one of those giant 5 weenie corn dogs," you know. So they're going to find
corn dog
them
on a stick with 5 fucking weenies.
Yeah. Or I need to find one of those big old brick fucking French fries, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm the one that tries to find those big fucking French fry things every year.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to find. I'm gonna have to talk to one of the vendors that goes there or something like that and ask them about that. Because, like I said, I just think it just comes down to money.
But
I feel like they're losing out on money.
Wouldn't it build more intrigue if you were to say, "Hey, we totally changed the layout of the fair"? Because you know what they change every year is whatever's by the Paw Paw Theater.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like where the barbecue's at. You know, like the Gold Rush thingy or whatever. Mm-hmm. They always change that, but they don't change the layout of anything else. And it can get kind of tiring, you know, after going to the fair for 20 years. You walk in, you see the animals on the left hand side. When that leaves out, you go through like the little garden that's right there, and then you're like right at another commerce building. Okay,
so let me ask you a question. How many times have you been to the fair in the past 10 years?
5 to 6.
So you went 60% of the time. For me, like, I don't know, I've only been there like probably like 2 or 3, because every time fucking comes around I go broke somehow. Anyways, people are still going. I think that's the whole thing, is that like people are still going in consecutive years. You know what I mean? It's like to them, they're like, well, unless attendance drops off, unless we're losing profit, they're not going to change anything.
Yeah, but they need to get with the times though too.
I mean, I don't know. They're all the way in fucking on the fairgrounds. That's not really getting with the times. If they really wanted to get the times, they could end up moving it all to like Fresno State or some shit.
No, that's not getting with the times.
Well,
what I
would be
mean,
getting with
what
the
I mean
times?
is like exhibits and the shit that they got there.
Well, I understand, but I'm saying the Fresno Fairgrounds is like, I don't know, it's kind of like old.
Well, what else would you have? It's called the fairgrounds. What else are you gonna have there?
I understand
besides
that.
the swamp meet on Saturdays and Sundays,
I don't know. Well, there you go.
right? Somebody elect me to the fucking board of the Fresno Fair so I can figure
wouldn't
this
elect
shit
you.
out. Okay, so we're gonna move on to C, the Chaffee Zoo.
Oh shit.
The Fresno Chaffee Zoo is a zoo in Roding Park in Fresno, California, covering 39 acres and housing over 190 species of animals. The first named just the Fresno Zoo, the history of the place is terrible, with no official records of its beginnings or who was in charge.
Jeez.
Dr. Paul Chaffee was the first director of the zoo in 1965 and had the name changed from the Fresno Zoo to the Chaffee Zoo in 1990. So the zoo first started in like the 20s, but nobody knows like really much about it because everybody couldn't take time to write shit down.
Yeah. So it probably just started off with that guy. He was the director, and he just like had a fucking cat and like a kennel over there or something like that.
What I did read about it,
cat."
what I have read about it is that like it was kind of a place for like abandoned animals and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And then it just kind of grew from there. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, let's get a hippo, you know, something stupid like that. And then, in the 60s, when that Dr. Paul Chaffee guy came in, he was like the first like director, like, hey, like we need to separate this shit. We need to make it like an actual zoo instead of just a fucking,
It's a bunch of like fucking hippos and dogs all together just roaming around and shit.
Hey, somebody get that snake off of the dog.
Monkeys and cats just all jumping nimbly bimly from tree to tree.
That monkey needs to get out of the cat's butt. It's trying to look for fleas.
When was the last time you've been there?
I haven't been to the zoo since I was in 3rd grade.
Damn. I would say the last time I've been there was like 10 years ago.
So they got all this new shit now. They got seals and, giraffes and all kinds of stuff there.
I mean, the only reason why I would go isn't even for my own entertainment. It would just be to take like my niece there or something like that.
I'd go for my entertainment.
I don't know. I wouldn't go for my entertainment. It doesn't seem very entertaining to me. I mean,
but see,
the bird exhibit seemed pretty cool.
But how would we know though? We haven't been there in forever, so they might have something that we'd be entertained by.
I mean, I guess so. As long as there's no spiders, I'm good.
Well, don't go into the probably the reptile house, the spider house.
The spider house.
The next time you go, it's Spider Day, and
God,
they're like, we're letting spiders loose. They're the entire zoo.
Oh, it's a spider. No, that's just a cockroach.
Yeah,
dirty.
When was the last time you guys went to the zoo?
Forever.
How old do you think you were though? Like, was it a field trip for school or?
It was like preschool.
Jeez, and you?
I don't remember.
Probably doesn't remember a lot of things.
My bad.
So the next one, D. Dick's. No.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Downtown Fresno.
Oh.
Where most of Fresno runs out of, downtown Fresno is a slice of big city, where government buildings, courthouses, where the city's baseball stadium is located, and much more. With the newly remodeled Fulton Street, the project to revitalize downtown has come a long way. More foot traffic is allowing for growth of small businesses, local restaurants, and overall confidence of Fresnans to come check out what downtown has to offer. And I gotta say, Fulton Street is nice now.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
Like downtown's really coming into its own. I mean,
finally.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure when it first was like, when everything was first built, it was like coming into its own. But
oh, sure.
Over the past like whatever years,
the past like 30 years, dude, it's just been
gone
terrible.
to shit, dude.
Homeless fucking fucks everywhere.
Ever since the
homeless fucking everywhere, probably too. Oh, speaking of homeless fucking,
oh god,
I saw a pregnant bum.
What?
I saw a bum lady, and she was pregnant. She's like fucking on the grass, sitting there, and she's like rubbing her belly, her fucking bum baby.
You sure she wasn't hungry or something?
No, dude. They're always hungry. Why do you think they always got the little sign there saying, we'll, do stuff for food or,
do stuff for food.
But no, for real, I saw a bum baby. Well, not the bum baby, just the bum baby bump, I guess.
Bum lady. Baby.
The bum lady with the bum baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Huh.
crazy, right?
Like, what happens like when you have that baby? Like,
That's what
do you
I
just
was
go
trying to
a-
figure out.
Do you just go to like the vet or something?
The vet.
They deliver it.
Like, yeah, we're gonna go to the SPCA to deliver this bum baby.
You know what? I found out recently was that the community in downtown is actually used for like, that's where they take all the bums and stuff like that, like all the druggies and stuff like that. Whenever they need, assistance and attendance, and they have basically test doctors there and shit like that, like people doing stuff for the first time, and they do it on them.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'm never going to that fucking ER.
Oh yeah.
Some guy comes in all drunk. Hey, you're the guy with the heart problem? All right, this is my first time. I'm like, hell no, bitch, I'm out.
Yeah, but anyway, downtown is gotten pretty nice. They had that big old government funded cleanup for Fulton Street. And they had like government officials come down to make sure Fresno was actually doing their shit right. But
Well, I wish they would do that for the fucking freeway. Son of a bitch.
shit, I wish they would do that for just like certain streets around town, or you're like, fill these fucking potholes.
Well, Domino's was doing that.
You had to
They
have
were
Domino's.
filling fucking potholes.
Dude, Domino's should not be doing your city's job.
Exactly.
Terrible.
Fucking
All right.
California in general.
Next one is E for Engelman Cellars.
Engelman Cellars.
Engelman Cellars is a small boutique winery focusing on quality in the vineyard that is carried throughout the small batch winemaking. Located just 4 miles west of Highway 99 in Shaw, they host a litany of events, wine tasting, music, and even weddings. And from the website that I saw from them, it's like a big outdoor area where they have like all their events, and if you had a wedding there, and it's really, really nice.
Engelman Cellars
Yeah, Engelman Cellars.
in Fresno.
Yeah, and apparently their wines are really, really good.
Oh, okay. It's like they have fucking live bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Benjamin Nopales.
Hey, Benjamin Cactus.
I have no idea who the fuck that guy is.
Me either.
But yeah. Oh, look at the bathrooms. Oh, look at our new tiny house restroom is now open.
Oh wow.
Take a shit in peace. No, I'm just playing. Let's see. They get their stuff from Costco and Total Wine and the Market. Yeah,
it looks
not
like
bad.
it looks like they deliver their stuff to Costco. Huh?
I was gonna say, that's where they go.
Cool.
Yeah, and yeah, the area looks really nice too.
Yeah, they got a real big canopy. Look at that.
That's a huge canopy and all these
Wine barrels.
yeah, I was gonna say fucking burls.
Yeah. So Engelman Cellars. That's a place I'd go try some wine.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go see Benjamin Cactus.
Hell yeah, me too. And I'm gonna go take a shit in their tiny restrooms.
Yeah, their townhouse.
F. Flora Flower Cart.
Flora Flower Cart.
A mobile flower cart, Flora Flower Cart brings flowers to you. Catering for private events and weddings, bring the beauty and stylings of flowers to any event that you're having. And so basically, like, it's a small business here in town where you can basically have like flowers brought to you. And
Brought to you by.
And if you have like an event or whatever, you basically have like a party where you're making your own bouquet. So you know how like they have like certain I don't know, like things for kids parties where like they'll just bring a bunch of shit and they can paint their own stuff or whatever like that.
Yeah.
This is the same thing except with flowers.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
pretty cool
so-
idea. That's a pretty cool idea there.
Yeah, so not bad.
The cart is actually pretty cool, and you can like they literally have a bike attached to the cart, and it's like a
Yeah.
nice white bike and everything.
Yeah,
So what was the name of it again?
Flora Flower Cart.
Yeah, you can go to floraflowercart.com where you can find all your floras, your flowers, and all your cards.
All right, the next one, G for Grizzlies.
Oh, here we go.
Fresno's minor league baseball team, major league affiliates for the San Francisco Giants, Houston Astros, and now the Washington Nationals. Recently gaining notoriety for playing as the Fresno Tacos, they host an annual taco truck throwdown which brings in thousands of people per event. Have you been to the taco truck throwdown?
I have not, but I always hear about it that it's really fucking good.
Yes, it is, and somebody died there last year.
So don't you like get so many like taco tickets or some shit?
I don't know. I haven't been. Because
You're like, I don't want to go.
because I always forget when this thing's going down because
okay.
I don't listen to the radio that much anymore, so I always miss the commercials and stuff.
Gotcha. I always see it pop up on Danny Salas's stuff. So.
Yeah, but I know that it's kind of getting bigger every year because they always have the people come bring their taco trucks in and like they're bringing in more trucks every time. So it's basically just like, hey, come over to the Grizzlies and eat a shit ton of tacos, which I'm cool with. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't been there, but it sounds like it would be pretty good. And then plus they're coming out as the Fresno tacos and stuff like that.
Yeah. But somebody did die there last year because they had a taco eating contest, and unfortunately, the taco,
Taco champ
put the guy down for the 1, 2, 3. And
well, hopefully he won.
I know.
Could you imagine getting second place and still dying?
I know, right?
Rest in peace to that guy. My condolences.
Second place is the first loser.
Well, just because you're last, all you have to do is turn around and guess what? You're first.
Yeah. All right. H. The Holy Trinity Armenian Church.
What the hell?
Holy Trinity Armenian Church is a historic Armenian church located in the heart of downtown Fresno. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, this church serves as a foundation for the Fresno Armenian community and is a focal point of the historic downtown area.
Okay.
So a big fucking church. Oh, that's the one in Ventura. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
like I said, a big fucking church on the corner of Ventura. Pretty dang nice.
Yeah, I've never been here before. Probably will never go
because I'm not Armenian.
Or never mind. Yeah, it actually looks pretty nice in the night and whatnot. But I mean, I've passed this thing a bajillion times going to St. John's.
Yeah. Or if you've gone, to like sell an arena or something like that, somebody's graduation or something.
True that.
You've passed by it 100 times, you just never know what the hell it's called.
Yeah, and plus, like, I never even realized, like, with all the crosses and stuff. I mean, to me, it looks like one of those, Christian churches or something like that. Like to me,
it's an apostolic church.
Oh, there you go. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then. So yeah, I've never been there, but it looks pretty cool. The design's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'd take a tour.
There you go.
Especially to go up there in that bell tower there.
Just ring
see Quasimodo's hanging around in there. Quasimodo.
Quasi.
Next up, I for Irene's Cafe.
Oh.
Open since 1991, Irene's Cafe has been serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the Tower District to all who enjoy a casual dining experience. Open 7 days a week, sit inside or on the patio to enjoy great food and an amazing atmosphere.
I think I've been to Irene's once.
Was it that one time we went with all the Herbalife people?
Oh yeah, that was the one time.
Yep.
So they just serve like just regular stuff, like it's just a cafe and stuff like that. I don't remember
cafe,
what I got. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, but it's a pretty popular cafe because it's really like it was one of the only breakfast places that you can go to at the time.
That's true.
And I remember the one time we went, dude, it was pretty dang good because I got the breakfast at the time.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, the only thing I could think of is I got the breakfast because I always get breakfast regardless, but I don't remember going here. Must not have been that good. I'm kind of sad.
Well, Irene's Cafe is not going to be happy to hear that.
Sorry, Irene. Looks like they have some Bud Light Blue Moon Easy Jack, some Luponic Distortion, and some DBA.
Yep, Firestone.
Firestone.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. All right, next up, J for the Japanese Gardens.
Oh.
Located inside of the Woodward Park, it is a serene garden built by the local Japanese American community in 1967. The Shinzen Friendship Garden provides cultural and educational events for the community with a fall festival, spring blossom festival, and Toro Nagashi Lantern event.
Damn.
I'm surprised I was able to say that.
Toro Magato?
As well as workshops and classes in aesthetic pruning, the art and culture of Japan. So have you ever been to Japanese gardens?
I've never been here before. I've heard about it.
It's nice, dude.
Is it?
a lot of people go there to take weddings for their weddings for their pictures.
It's gonna wait.
Pictures for their weddings or like quinceañeras or engagement photos and stuff like that. It's a really nice area, dude, and it's big. It's fucking huge. There's a big ass bridge that there it is right there.
Right there.
There's a big ass bridge and it's got like flowers and the waterfall on one side, and then the other one is just like pond and ducks and fish and
I was gonna
shit
say
in it.
I was gonna say I've seen this bridge in like every fucking wedding photo of my
Dude, that's
lifetime.
the bridge of Terabithia. Remember that book?
No.
They always made you read it
I
at
hate
St.
it.
Helens. Read the bridge of Terabithia. Oh, the fucking bonsai trees.
Yeah, I was gonna say these are the bonsai trees.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
dude, it's nice over there, man.
Yeah, as I'm going through all the pictures, there's all kinds of shit here. It looks like it's pretty big.
It's basically like a whole other park inside of Woodward Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that nice.
Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. My brother actually had his wedding photos here. Now that I think about it.
Oh yeah.
But I think it was like right on the outside.
Oh, you didn't want to have to pay to go in.
Probably.
Because you got to pay to go in there.
Yeah. So
it's its own thing.
Almost positive he did.
I'm
almost positive.
I'm 100% sure though that the Japanese garden water is cleaner than the Woodward Park water.
Oh God.
100%.
100%. It's just some guys all drinking the water and just spitting it in there.
One long ass straw.
Just stealing it, filtering it out himself.
Yeah. All right, next one. K for Kearney Park.
Oh,
a 225-acre park with a historical 1903 mansion. The residence of M. Theo Kearney, an early and large contributor of the Fresno/Central Valley agricultural business. Kearney Park hosts many events, including sports, concerts, and the yearly Civil War reenactment, as well as a Renaissance fair. When was the last time you went to Kearney Park?
Oh, God.
This is like the forgotten park of Fresno. Like everybody knows Woodward Park, and then most people know Roding Park.
Mm-hmm.
But Kearney Park, dude, totally gets forgotten.
Dude, holy shit. I haven't been here in like ages, it feels like.
Last time I was there was for a Civil War reenactment.
I was going to say, because whenever I went over there, I didn't see this big ass boat right here.
Yeah, that's a big ass boat.
Yeah, I would have jumped in there.
You guys ever been to the Civil War reenactment?
Nope.
Oh,
dude,
man.
I remember that being like a thing that you would do when you were in school.
Yeah.
Like
that was the thing, because it would be like when you're
Uncultured.
learning about the Civil War, like during school, whatever. If that was going on, then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and go to the reenactment, and you'll get like extra credit or something."
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember that as well.
Apparently, it's for the Lowrider Festival too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute, that's gonna be one of the reenactments for the Lowriders of ¡95.
No, you know what? That is the Civil War reenactment. Norteños versus Sereños. It's the same thing.
It all makes sense now. They don't fight anymore. They just go in with their lowriders and just bounce around, fool. You know what
those are their cannons. The hydraulic pumps.
The cannon.
But yeah, man, Kearney Park. We should take a trip during. I've always wanted to go to that Renaissance fair just to see like what the fuck they're doing over there. See some knights and dragons walking around and shit.
It would be hard to not laugh, but I mean...
Oh, no, that's the whole reason I'm going.
There's probably someone out there like, I do that every year.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All right, next one. L for Lana Coffee. Located in downtown Fresno, Lana Coffee is coffee with a purpose. Importing carefully selected coffee from Thailand, they send back the resources to give the means to get clean water for the communities that they take the resource from. The power of coffee here makes it possible for proceeds to change over there. So I watched a short video about these guys, and basically what they're doing is these small villages in northern Thailand. Mm-hmm. That's where they get their coffee from, and
they get
the coffee beans from them. And so when they bring the coffee back over here, they sell it. They send part of those proceeds to build places that give clean water to those villages. So it's not like they're just going in saying, "Hey, we're going to take all your fucking coffee beans and you guys ain't getting shit."
You ain't getting shit.
You know, it's them actually making a difference from where they're getting it from, so they don't just fucking, suck those people dry.
Yeah.
Just sucking them off dry, Yvonne.
So I've actually never even heard of this place, and when I was looking at the photo of where it would be at, it looked pretty obscure from where it was at. Like, I don't know. It looks. Have you ever been there? Ever heard of it?
No,
or?
but I know that they sell some of their stuff here in town. Like you can get like bags of their coffee at certain stores.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I've seen it then.
Yeah.
It's on Broadway in Ventura.
Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to think where the.
Well, if
fuck-
anybody likes coffee out there, check them out. Check out Lana Coffee Company here in Fresno. And
Yeah. It's actually blocked by a big ass tree. So
oh,
this says auto
it's got
light
a,
on
and
the
it's
side.
got a big elephant on it too.
Yeah, and that's probably why I've never seen it though. It's because like there's a fucking big ass tree in front of you. You can't even see the fucking sign. And on the
no
side of the
park-
building, it says auto light. Kind of shit is that?
I don't know. Auto Light Coffee. No.
It says rapid oil change. Ooh.
There you go. Next one up, M for Make Pie Not War Jewelry. Handmade jewelry made by Alana Little started in 2007. This growing business provides classic yet funky jewelry. Funky. Made from precious metals, gems, and whatever comes to mind at the time.
Huh.
So, along the lines of that flower cart, these people, or she makes her own jewelry, because I guess she, wanted to start her own business because she was a like a fashion, what do you call it?
A fascist, right?
Yeah. No, what do you call it? Fashion major.
Gotcha.
So she started making her own jewelry, and then she also has stuff where you can make your own events, and she could bring jewelry and shit to you too.
There's a big ass taco fucking
Taco chain? That's dope.
It's an actual taco chain.
How much is that?
$40.
Oh, what's it made
Taco
of?
Tuesday, gold filled necklace, Mexican food, junk food, tortilla, taco truck, cheese, stocking stuffer, foodie love. That is
What?
the whole name.
Oh my god.
I thought I was on fucking. Oh, I'm on Etsy. I thought
that
I
was
was on
Wish.
Wish. Yeah, I was about to say.
Yo, but that's a kind of cool chain though. A taco chain?
That
I never
is
would have thought of that.
Fucking chain. Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff. They have
Little
a
lemon.
an Instagram fucking chain.
No, it's a shoot me camera.
No, it's not. It's Instagram. There's
Just a dump truck.
There's a pretzel. You got a giraffe.
J-Raff.
You got Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
And yeah, they have all kinds of stuff here. So
That's
yeah,
neat.
everything looks pretty cool. Like definitely,
It's all handmade too.
I was gonna say,
which is pretty crazy.
You can tell it's handmade, not in a bad way, but
in
yeah,
the quality.
in the quality.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
Cool. Nice stuff. Next up, N for NOCO.
NOCO.
And that stands for the Fresno Dance Collective, or NOCO for short. Is a
I get
nonprofit organization that spreads the culture of dance through performance, education, and outreach in the community of Fresno. Since 2010, they have introduced the art of dance to tons of Fresno area teens through classes at local schools, after-school programs, and dance studios.
Okay.
So it seems like they're the nonprofit group that kind of is like, hey, like we have dance here instead of you going out and joining a gang, or you sitting at home and just doing nothing.
Oh, I wanted to join a gang.
I wanted to sit home and do nothing.
Yeah. So it looks like it's on Blackstone, right across the street from this Me and Ed's right here.
Why is Me and Ed's blurred out?
I have no idea. What the hell?
On Google Maps, Me and Ed's is blurred out only on one side.
Yeah, and on the other side, it's all good.
Weird.
What the hell? What the hell?
Blurred
Yeah, and it's
out.
right next to that waffle shop.
Yeah, so if you like dancing,
tacos.
check out Fresno Dance Collective, or NOCO for short.
NOCO.
Next up, O for Oh My God.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Old Spaghetti Factory.
Oh, of course.
The
old
restaurant
spaghetti
that
factory.
doesn't get enough talk. The Old Spaghetti Factory is a chain restaurant, but doesn't feel like one. Popular for their 3-course meals, getting some good old spaghetti and meatballs is the way to go. Located on Shaw and Cedar, consider making a stop for future eats. Have you
Yeah.
been to the Spaghetti Factory?
Oh, yeah, I went there a long time ago, but I haven't been there since. And it's like right down the street too.
Yeah, dude, they're bomb, man. Spaghetti Factory makes good shit.
I agree. And do you remember being younger when someone would ask you, like, it would always happen at my school. I don't know why. I mean, it probably happened other places, but you'd be like, oh, have you ever been to Old Spaghetti Factory? Ew, no, it's old.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Just because it has the name Old in
Just
it.
the name old in it.
Yeah.
Calm your ass down.
That just shows how dumb people were when we were kids.
Yeah, I
Fucking
mean,
babies and stuff are stupid, right?
to be honest, there's probably someone listening to this Probably said the same thing. They're like, oh.
I said that.
Well, good thing I'm listening to it by myself.
Well, you know what? You're stupid. You're dumb.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I haven't been there in a while, but if the food's good, I might have to check it out. Shit.
It is, dude.
The fuck is that cotton candy on top of a drink?
Nice.
Huh.
That probably tastes hella bomb.
That does definitely look like it's fucking good.
Look at that fucking big thing of bread.
Yeah, that's a brick.
That's a big fucking thing of bread.
Brick bread. Brick bread. Brick. Brick bread.
Wow. Hey, next weekend, me and you, we're going to the spaghetti factory.
There you go.
All right. P. Pacific Southwest Building. And for those of you that don't know that right away, it's the biggest fucking building in Fresno. A historic high-rise building in downtown Fresno. It's the tallest building between LA and San Francisco. Built in 1925, the 16-story building was the most expensive building built in California between 1920 and 1930. It is now used for business offices, loft living, so you can live in that big fucking building, a ballroom for special events, and a vault with a professional screen room and a professional game room.
Oh, shit.
Wow. So apparently Princess Leia goes there, based off that picture you showed.
And you can actually see the stadium from up high.
And
down low, too slow.
I knew somebody that lived in one of those lofts, and he would be like, dude, every Friday, I get a fireworks show because they're lighting fireworks off.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That would also be shitty if you're like trying to sleep and, damn it! Fucking Fresno! They're all going for them to lose every Friday. Like,
Yeah.
Please lose, please
Yeah,
lose.
I hope you fucking lose.
Fucking lose. He's all watching the game from there. He's like, yeah, they fucking lost. I get to go to
Yeah.
sleep tonight.
And that's a building I've only been in one time, but it's before any of that nice stuff was in there.
I've never been here, but it does look...
That would be cool to live in a loft, though.
Yeah.
Because then you feel like you're like living in New York or something like that, you know?
Something. And, this is, like, really unique because, like, we don't really have anything that looks like that here. You know what I mean?
And
especially
they
with
try
the
to
view
make
and stuff like
the
that.
new buildings, like the new apartments downtown, look like that, you know?
Oh, okay.
But it's just not the same because you're not fucking 90
High up.
stories in the air, you know? Fucking
Yeah.
tipping over. Oh.
That's crazy. And I've always seen that it was like an old bank and stuff like that, but I've never known like what it was, what was in there, or anything like that. So, but yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, good views too, huh?
Good views.
Good enough view to see if the Earth has a curvature.
All I'm saying is from Fresno State, you can still see this bitch, and there should be like fucking good 6 feet of drops. So,
All right, next up, Q. And this one, Quesadilla Gorilla.
ooh,
Located across the street from Fresno High School and right next to the first entry, ampersand ice cream. Quesadilla Gorilla is serving up awesome dillas for the community with locally sourced ingredients and a hip, relaxed atmosphere. Not only do they have the restaurant that you could dine in, but you can find them stopped and serving in their black food truck with a big old white gorilla on it. Or you can also hire them to cater your next event.
Okay, I've actually never been here before. But
Oh my God, you don't know what you're missing.
But when I'm looking at the inside, it kind of looks like a Burger Bistro or Bulldog Bistro.
Yeah.
Kind of like has the same
It's
setup.
got the same size too, the building.
Okay.
Dude, so much cheese. I get because you can get two different cheeses. You can get the white cheese or you can get like the mixed cheese, which is the white and the yellow.
Okay.
And you can build your own, which I do every time. So I always get the white cheese with chicken. I'll get rice. And then I'll get some of that pico de gallo. And then you get two different sauces to dip it in. And the one I get is the one on the left. It's cilantro sour cream.
Oh.
And oh my God, it's so
cilantro
good.
Sour cream. What's the one on the right here?
I have no
Is it
idea.
like a pesto or something like that?
No, it's probably just like a regular like chile verde sauce.
Dude, just buy it. Fuck it.
But dude, it's hella good. And they have like specials all the time too where it's like, oh, all of a sudden we're going to have a pizza quesadilla.
Damn.
Or, something random. Like, here's an Italian one, or it's got salami in it or some bullshit.
Now, there it is. Dilla of the day.
Yeah.
Alu Gobi.
Look at that one.
Stakes is high.
Raise the stakes.
Raise the
Chicken
stakes.
fried steak, fried egg, get that coat out the way, drizzled in white gravy on probably white cheese. That sounds fucking good.
That reminds me of that fucking movie. And he's like, "Can I get some coffee, black?" He's like, "Can you hold on a minute, white?"
That's funny. Next up, the Regional Sports Complex, a huge 115-acre sports park designed to hold tournaments every weekend, holding games for soccer, baseball, and football. There are picnic areas, a pond, and even paintball facilities.
This is the one that's built directly over that
dump.
The dump. Yeah, I was gonna say, because you could smell that shit. Something.
Holy shit! You can catch fish there
Why would you want to catch fish there?
at the dump.
At the dump. I figured the only thing I was gonna catch is like a diaper or something like that.
Yeah, or a disease.
Yeah. Don't want to catch one of those, and this poor dog is out here just
My brother used to work
rummaging
there.
around. Oh, really?
At the toll booth, yeah.
Did he say
he
it
would have to
smelled
work
like
the tournaments
shit?
every weekend. Huh?
Did it smell like shit?
No, dude, it didn't smell.
Because when I
That's
used
his
to
little
play
toll booth right there.
I used to play softball here, like in softball tournaments and stuff like that,
It's a big fucking area.
and it smells like shit.
Really?
I've smelt it plenty of times. It was either that or someone just left the door open after taking a shit.
Probably. But it's
I
a
mean-
big fucking area. And I remember when this place got built too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because it's fairly new.
4 diamonds. Yeah, it looks really nice too.
That's cool. That's a good design for baseball.
That is a really good design.
Because you don't have to worry about fucking hitting somebody in the head when you hit a fly ball in the park that's right across, the way.
I've seen people get fucked up before here because I mean it, like everything's like right in the middle, so just like a fly ball to the wrong spot is like fucking death.
Well, either way, it's a cool design for baseball.
Yeah, I agree though. I agree. No worries.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. All right, next one. S for sweet corn. An official sign of summer for Fresno, the Fresno State sweet corn is grown on the school's agricultural laboratory, which is 1,000 acres.
Okay.
The corn was first sold to the public in 1982 and has been a staple of the summertime ever since.
So it's like it like one of the things about it is it's a total GMO corn.
GMO?
It's a total GMO corn. I mean, but I feel like a lot of people don't know that. But I mean, here's the thing: it tastes fucking amazing.
Good,
it
dude.
tastes like fucking candy. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You guys ever had that Fresno State corn?
Nope.
Oh my god, you don't know what you're missing, dude.
I'm
Damn.
missing a lot of stuff.
Huh?
I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, how many of these things have
Like
you
your
actually done or
dignity?
been to on this list so far?
Your virginity.
Half, not even half. Not really nothing.
None of them.
You've never been to the fair?
I've been to the fair.
Okay.
One of them.
You ever been to a Grizzly game?
No, I don't think so.
What? Really?
I don't think so.
You've never been to a Grizzly game?
No.
What is the matter with you?
I've been there for the trip.
What'd you do?
So
at
you're
the
already
field
ahead of
trip?
him.
What'd you do for the field trip?
Watch the game?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, shit. I wish I could do that
Why?
Man,
for a field trip.
dude, our field trips always sucked.
Oh my
You
god.
guys just look and
Go to the fucking reenactment. I want to go see the reenactment of baseball.
I know. Let me reenact the time I lost in baseball.
There you go.
Okay, but yeah, the sweet corn, dude, hella bomb. You can get like a shit ton of it for little money,
Mm-hmm.
and then when they run out, they run out. My uncle, one time, my Uncle Elias, he went there and he bought a bag because you basically buy it, you put it in the bag yourself and then just tell him, oh, how many ears of corn you got? Oh, I got 12 of them in there. And so he had 2 bags and he put them on the thing, and he told the lady, he's like, oh yeah, there's like 20 ears of corn, but he meant per bag, but she only charged him for the one bag.
Jeez.
So he had a shit ton of corn and he brought it over to my mom and dad's house and he's like, hey, I got corn for everybody. And then his girlfriend was all like, oh my god, we're gonna get caught, oh. And so then they were backing out of the store, the Gibson market.
Yeah.
And so they're driving away and this lady comes running out, the worker lady, she comes running out of the fucking store.
Oh.
Wait, and then they're like driving away. And it turns out she was running to go like to somebody else saying, oh, you forgot your wallet or something like that. So like, dude, my uncle's girlfriend was just sweating fucking bullets.
I was going to say, she was probably freaking out.
She's like, ah! Yeah, dude.
Could you imagine
so scared.
if she was chasing them and she was like fucking track and field lady and she's coming up on the side of him? Hey, stop the fucking car!
Runs up, just punches right through the window. Takes the corn out. Give me that corn. Jesus Christ.
There you go.
All right, T.
Sweet
Tower
corn
District. The Tower District is Fresno's dining, arts, and entertainment district. The Tower's character, the Tower's community, I don't know how I got character out of that. The Tower's community is a close-knit community and a wide variety of businesses, restaurants, cafes, nightclubs, performing arts venues, theaters, galleries, bakeries, delis, plus a unique blend of special retail establishments are all within walking distance of each other. Not to mention a dollar store that everything is $1.
Yeah.
And most of these places are locally owned and operated.
Well,
Wow, that was a mouthful.
so that's what she said.
she said.
So this is the second time that we've actually heard of. Because at first we had Irene's Cafe.
In the Tower District.
Yeah, in Tower District. Now we're just getting the full Tower District.
Yeah.
I mean, and how many times you've been to Tower District to get fucked up?
Oh, for sure, dude. Bobby Salazar probably still has like some of me in there.
That's true.
He's probably threw up all over it.
Hopefully it's not in someone's grass and making acid grass like on yours.
David. No.
So I've been
I'm
there.
not that messed up.
I've been there a million times to get fucked up, but I've also been there a few times to eat and stuff like that. Like there's that one sandwich shop. I don't think it's there anymore.
Deli Delicious. Pomani's.
Is it?
The Italian place?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was the one next to Teasers and all that, right?
Next to Teasers.
Yeah, next.
What was next to Teasers?
I think it was where Casa de Tamales was. No,
Casa de Tamales is good.
I think it was right next to there. Either that or was I don't know, one of the two. There was a sandwich spot right there.
Well, because Pomani's Deli is right there.
Pomani's.
Yeah.
This one right
Yeah.
here? No, it wasn't.
It's
this
Sam's
place.
Deli's rival.
Because it was it was an actual I'm trying to see
But anyway, they always have like a bunch of parades and shit down there. They have a dog parade every year. Did you know that?
They have a dog parade?
A dog parade, yeah.
Oh my god, it's a dog.
Yeah, so there's parvo all over Tower District that day.
Yeah, okay, so it was where Casa de Tamales was then.
Oh, okay.
There used to be a sandwich shop right there.
Oh, I don't remember that. You know, there's a lot of tattoo places down there too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's that one next to Casa de Tamales. There's one across the street from that called like Liquid Fetish. And then there's like another one down the street and like that they converted a house. And holy shit, dude, there's just like a fucking ton of them.
Yeah, for sure. So there's it was called Charlotte's Baker Eatery. Baker Eatery.
Oh, okay.
So close. Yeah, that's what it was called. I've been there to that spot, and that was actually really fucking good.
Huh.
But it's out of business, so it must not have been that
Yeah.
good. There's
Well,
a
yeah,
GV3 right there. I remember Amelia was all in love with that guy for a while.
Yeah, I know. You never
worked
even met the guy. Nobody's ever met the guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Janet goes to Teasers, whenever she gets a chance to. She really likes Teasers. And then that landmark, they're remodeling that right now to another club, or a bar or whatever.
Nice.
So that should be cool.
Yeah.
And then one of the coolest places that like is a newer place that I hadn't been to before, but I have recently is Detention.
Yeah, I was gonna say Detention Billiards.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat that they got a pool hall down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, man, Tower District's fucking bomb because they got just tons of clubs and tons of shit to do. So
I was gonna say Detention. I've been there quite a few times. I went like 3 times last year. Haven't been there this year yet. But
you mean this semester?
Yeah, this semester I had to leave my car there one night because I got too fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, next one. U for Underground Gardens.
Underground Gardens.
The Forestier The Forestier Underground Gardens is an open air museum and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Located off of Shaw 99, it is a crafted subterranean complex of patios, grottos, and garden courts, all featuring arches, stonework using the local hard pan sedimentary rock. So it's just a big fucking, underground garden that, this guy built, and now it's on the fucking National Registry.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. Like, I've never been there, but it's always like a place I've always kind of wanted to go to because they do like a tour and whatever. So I want to see what the hell this guy was doing under there.
Kind of looks like
like a dungeon.
Yeah, I was gonna say the catacomb.
Sex dungeon.
Yeah,
Look, there's a bed. See,
there he
I
is,
told you
right
it's a
there.
sex dungeon.
He was definitely jacking off. If you want to call that a sex dungeon,
Is he
then-
jacking on?
they say better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah, or pissed up.
Or pissed. Yeah, I've heard of this place, but I've never been there. It actually looks pretty nice. I wonder if the beds work, or they're just like,
The beds work.
or if they're just like just like a big ass fucking brick or something like that with just
Oh yeah,
with
it's
just
just
fucking blankets and a pillow over it.
yeah, like
They're like, and don't jump on the bed, okay? And some guy's like, fuck it. I'm suing.
you just hear him. Ow! Hey, that looks nice.
Yeah, I again, I've never been here, but it looks like it would be a really cool place to like check out and stuff like that.
Sure.
And there's a fucking tree going right through a well. That looks awesome.
Be cool to just go there and get some fresh air and pick some of that fruit.
Yeah, I agree. There's a spot that just says, wait here.
Why?
Right here.
That's the entrance to the sex dungeon.
You're next in line. How
Everybody's
old
got
are
to
you,
wait
kid?
their turn.
How old are you, kid? 16? All
Old
right,
enough.
You're good. You're good. Come on
Yeah.
in.
All right, next up, V for Victor E. the Bulldog, the official mascot bulldog for Fresno State.
Victor E. Bulldog.
Yeah.
So what do you know about Victor E?
Well, I know they're on the second one already.
Yeah.
Oh, third one. Holy shit.
Dun.
Yeah, Victor E. I guess the dogs might not have a good lifespan. I don't know why. Maybe too much of that Fresno State sweet corn.
I was gonna say there's an article that popped up here. Son of a bitch. Fresno B doesn't
doesn't let you read anything.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's all good. Why Fresno State's mascot will be missing from Bulldogs home opening football game? So that was
Because
last
he's
year.
dead.
So
He's
obviously
got parvo.
I was gonna say there's an injury report for the football game, and apparently Victor E is on there.
What did he do? Hurt his ass trying to take a shit?
So Victor E also, this is Bulldog the third.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I knew the second one, but I didn't know we were on the third.
Yeah, so we're on.
Like I said, short lifespan.
So apparently Victor E is tweeting.
Oh my
So
god.
that's pretty great. I've never seen a dog tweet before, but I mean, I guess I'm not surprised in today's day and age if you got like Fernie tweeting and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
if you can
Fernie.
figure out a phone, then so can a dog.
Yeah, Fernie. Tweety. Tweety.
Yeah. Have you ever met the dog or anything like that before?
Nope. If
Oh,
I did,
just-
if I did, I'd try to feed him a couple Slim Jims.
and then he died.
Yeah. And then we'd have Victor E. the fourth.
The fourth. Do you think they'll ever change the name?
No.
No, it'll always be Victor E.
Yeah.
If it's just Loser E.
Loser E.
They're on the
Yeah.
longest losing streak of like.
Next one, W for the water tower.
Oh
The
yeah.
Fresno Water Tower was built in 1984 and ceased operations in 1963. It was soon turned into a parking meter repair facility,
God.
but in 2001, it was turned into a visitor center and an art gallery.
Mm.
Now, this
So-
place is like his, what do you call it? Like one of the symbols of downtown. If you see that, you're like, oh yeah, we're in downtown.
For sure. Although I will say though, like it's like I don't know. I think if you're a casual person just going by, you wouldn't realize it was the water tower. Like like
Then
a
what
water.
would it be?
Huh?
What would it be then to them? Like a church?
They probably wouldn't even notice it.
Oh.
I don't know, because it's like, okay, the reason
It's-
why I say that is because
yeah.
a water tower is like
Yeah,
pretty fucking
you're thinking
huge.
of like the fucking Warner Brothers water
Right.
tower, you know?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's like the conception of what a water tower
This isn't really a tower. It's more of a.
building.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say like.
There's a fucking kid. There's some random ass pictures and stuff like that. I mean, it is pretty big. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's not a water tower or anything. I'm not trying to disrespect it. I'm just saying, in general,
Disrespected.
in general, I just think
Don't
like
hurt his feelings, Chris. Jesus.
well, there's probably people out there that are like so adamant about like
You know that's got to be a bum. That dude in blue.
you just joined the picture.
Yeah. Same with the dude on the left too. The one with the beard.
God. Yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like if I was a casual person, passing by, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then just keep going, but never realize it's like a fucking water tower.
Yeah, I want to go in there just to see what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Climb that big fucking ladder all the way to the top.
Jeez, that looks scary.
Good luck.
Oh my god.
All right, next up we have X for two
Executioner.
for excellent challenge. Two Extreme Trampoline Area is a trampoline park located off of Shields and Fowler, hosting birthday parties, holiday events, or just open to the public. Two Extreme has trampolines for everyone, including those that want to try and show off their flipping abilities. And I've taken Yvonne to this other place called Aerosports, trampoline place.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about this story.
And yeah, and I told this guy, where we told him, like, hey man, don't fucking hurt yourself. 5 minutes in, this guy comes back with a big old fucking welt on his head because he fell and he like hit his head on the fucking thing.
Literally, as soon as we got in, literally 5 minutes. You can't make this up.
Yeah, we can't make this up. We're like,
Oh
don't hurt
my
yourself, and then
God.
all of a sudden, kids dying already.
So I've never been to this one, but I've been to the one that's like in Clovis somewhere. You remember that, Fernie, when we went there to that one random ass spot a couple years ago? It was for Bob's birthday.
Yeah.
And so we were there, and the same thing similar kind of happened too. But there was like this like inflatable looking thing. So we're like, oh, he's like, I'm gonna run on it and jump on it. And he just, as soon as he took a step on it, he like sunk in there and just fucking died. I'm just like, yeah, that's something Fernie would do.
Yeah, sounds like something Fernie would do.
And I've always been intrigued by the dodgeballs that they had. Because,
right?
like, dude, that would be so much fun. Or that's so much fun, like, just to do fucking dodgeball in, like, a spot like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
You ever notice how, like, all of these things look the same, too? Like, the venues and stuff like that?
Yeah.
They all look the fucking same.
Warehouse.
So cool.
Oh, man. Why for yawn?
I was gonna say.
This last one, why for Yosemite International Airport?
Oh.
The joint civil and military airport right in the middle of Fresno, servicing almost 2 million passengers a year. Fat. That's what they call it, fat. Has 2 runways, with one at 8,000 feet long and another one at 9,000 feet long. That's a lot of fucking runway.
So if this was like considered a railroad, it would be Fresno Area Railroad Transit, right?
Indeed it would. So you're trying to say it'd be called fart?
It would be smelly as fuck.
That smelly smell.
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, I used to live down the street from here, and one thing that you have to get used to, obviously, is the
big
airplane.
fucking tractors in the middle of the airport?
Yeah, those things are loud as shit.
Yeah.
Damn it, John Deere. I
Juan
don't hear
Deere?
John Deere too much these days,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's still fucking popular within the community.
Yeah. Have you ever taken a flight?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Really?
Yeah, never flew before.
Wow. Yeah, I have. And not bad. I know this guy, Yvonne over here, because when they went to Mexico, they flew.
Oh God! Don't tell me you.
How was your
fucking
experience
died in the
flying,
first 10 minutes?
like from the Fresno airport?
Very fun. I liked it. It felt like a roller coaster at first, but when we came back to try to go Fresno, it was like weak. It was nothing.
What do you mean weak?
It didn't feel the same the first time I did it.
Huh? Okay.
He didn't
felt
feel
like-
it. He didn't get the same sensation.
His butt didn't tingle the same. No, you know what? They remodeled the inside with those big old fucking sequoia trees.
Oh, okay.
And dude, I remember that took them forever.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it would be a pretty nice airport.
I mean, you know, it is. It really is. But you know, when you think of airport, you know, you obviously think of bigger ones. You know, like LAX or JFK or something like that.
True that.
You think of something way bigger. But I mean, 2 million passengers a year, dude, and it's, you know, not just here in the States, but it's, you know, also Mexico and shit. That's pretty damn big.
Yeah, and expensive too, because everybody always fucking lands somewhere else and then drives home.
Yeah.
It's like
And then the
ridiculous.
fucking rental cars, dude. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, here's a story from my wedding. I was gonna rent a car from them. Okay, and the car I was gonna get was $80 something a day because it was a luxury car. So it was $80 something a day, and then I was gonna have it for basically 2 days. So that's $160 plus the tax and the insurance, the $6 insurance, whatever. I'm prepared to pay for that totally. I get up there and say, hey, I'm Salvador Sanchez. I'm here to pick up this car. And the lady's like, oh, okay. And she's like, do you have a credit card? Yeah, here you go. Here's my credit card. And I have a $500 credit limit on my credit card. Okay, $0 on it, nothing at all. Okay. I was basically holding off on this credit card just to use for this. So, I'm expecting that $100-something charge, the $160-something charge, whatever, plus probably whatever more because, it's like the takeout date or whatever,
Gotcha.
And so then the lady's like, oh, your card's been declined.
Oh, God.
I'm like, why? She's like, it exceeded the credit limit. And I'm like, well, how would I exceed the credit limit? I've bought nothing on this. It's a brand new card, basically. And the car I'm ordering is not $500. And so she's like, well, the car for those 2 days is $80-something. And that was with the taxes and shit included. And then she's like, but the airport charges an extra $400.
What?
To take the car that day as basically like a deposit.
Oh.
So, and this was from I think Hertz or one of the rental places there.
Yeah.
And I was like, so why is it like that? When I was trying to get from another Hertz that wasn't in the airport, it just said it was the 180 whatever. And she's like, well, that's the airport rules. Like all of the rental car places in the airport will charge you an extra $400 on top of however much the car is just to take it from the airport because it's coming from the airport.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So there's no way I'm paying almost $600 to rent a car for 2 days.
That's ridiculous.
Right?
Absolutely ridiculous.
And see, they get you like this because the car I wanted was a Cadillac.
Oh, God.
And for some reason, only the airport had Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
dude.
it's ridiculous, dude.
Oh,
Stupid.
man.
So don't ever rent a car from the airport for your wedding because you're going to have to pay an extra $600.
Yeah, whatever jackass came up with that rule, go to hell.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
Put them on a plane and dump them in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, or put them in the rental car and make them
take out the black box
double.
too so you can't find them.
Yeah, even though it's orange.
Yeah. Bright orange. It said bright orange.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bright orange.
Yeah. Oh, Z actually did have something. Zorros. Los Zorros.
Oh.
The soccer team that doesn't exist anymore.
Golly. Good
They were around for
Soros.
2 years and that's it. And apparently they were professional, but it was like, I don't know, like under division.
Apparently they weren't good enough.
No, the reason they stopped was because the rules of the league was you have to have a soccer specific stadium built for you within 2 years of you starting your league.
Oh,
and because they were
okay.
playing at Chichancy,
It
Fresno.
wasn't-
See, this is the problem with Fresno. It's funny. We're talking all this good stuff about Fresno, all the stuff that's in Fresno. We're going to talk some good shit now. So the thing with Fresno is Fresno likes to pretend that they support, for Fresno, but they really don't.
No.
Look at the Fresno State games, dude. You can go to a
Sounds like
Fresno State
California.
game, fucking, 9 times out of 10, the stadium's going to be like barely half full.
Yeah.
And then, the only time that it's actually full is if it's, homecoming or if it's, I don't know, fucking Derek Carr and David Carr show up for a game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or if it's a ranked game.
Something, yeah, like a USC or something like
Yeah,
that. Well, USC would never come here, but but still, if it was like actually a good team. But other than that, dude, nobody fucking gives a shit.
Right.
So this is the same thing with this soccer team. I feel that no sponsor was like, oh yeah, soccer, hey, a pro soccer team here in town, this is great.
Yeah.
Let's get some sponsors, whatever. And then the sponsor is just like, get somebody else to do it, not us.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing, dude. Fucking I remember Chichancy was like that for a while. Or sorry, the Grizzlies were like that because they didn't have Chichancy right away until that fucking the casino came and basically said, hey, yeah, we'll help you out. They were playing down at where Fresno State's playing. What's that, Biden Field?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were playing there.
Ratcliffe.
So they got lucky, dude. They got real lucky. But Fresno don't support each other, dude.
Yeah.
They had to get government funding to do Fulton Street.
I mean, all I know is I wouldn't have given him money for it, but yeah, even though I did anyway.
I would have given him money to kick the bums out. At least give it a new coat of paint, you know?
So now that they have the whole new development going on over there, the bums are just going to be going further south at this point.
They should send the bums north.
There you go.
Send them up to Herndon.
Yeah. There's
Send them
already
up to
enough there.
Alluvial. Huh?
There's already enough there.
There's already enough down here, too.
Yeah, I know, but
I want to be in a nice area for
just
once.
have a bum community or something.
Oh, you know where there aren't that many bums? Where I live at. The Fresno,
that's
Fresno
true.
High area?
Yeah.
Not that many bums until you go to Tower District.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I wonder why that is. There's just nothing good over there. Like,
I have no idea. Not a lot of space for them, I guess.
I mean,
Just a bunch of houses and that's it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and they're all pretty not close together.
There's a new
but,
Dollar
I mean,
General, so they might be hanging around there. But
Yeah, true.
Other
Right
than
across the
that-
street from there is that one Asian place. God damn it.
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks, yeah.
Yeah.
Bamboo chopsticks.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never.
Pretty good.
I think I've only seen a bum walk down my street one time, and he was just looking through the recycles. People's recycles on garbage day. Other than that, never had a bum in my neighborhood. It's
There
great.
you go. No bums.
No bums. No.
Chum is
no
fum.
mess.
That's all I know.
Yeah. I don't
Chum
know.
is fum.
Chum is fum.
Chum is bum.
Chum is bum. There you go. Cool, man. Well, I think we can wrap up this episode. Where can they find you on the social stuff?
All you have to do is just look up The Executioner pretty much everywhere. You could go to the website, thegoodtimespodcast.com, hit the About button and go there. It's probably not there, but anyways, you can find me on there. You can find me really anywhere at The Executioner, THEXEK Utioner. Also want to thank Yeshua for allowing me to do this. Also want to thank everyone for listening on in. And just know that we love you for listening. And even if you don't listen, we still love you. Kinda.
Just less.
So yeah, make sure to tell a friend, tell a foe, and share it to anybody that you have, that you know that listens to the podcast. Even if they don't listen to podcasts, just send it to them anyway. And doorbells ringing.
There goes the
ringling,
propaganda
jingling.
alarm.
There you go. Propaganda of the day. No, coronavirus.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, Jack?
You can find me on Snapchat and Instagram at BSALSANCHEZ. I'd like to thank our two nephews for hanging out with us today, for doing the show, contributing a little bit, even though Fernie didn't really do anything except play his Xbox, half naked. And thank you, everybody, for listening to the show. And make sure to tune in this Monday, next Monday, and every Monday after that for another episode of Good Times.
Tonight